Hey, this is Ron Janish, and this video is going to show you exactly how to find the best forex pair to trade. First of all, what's a forex pair? Well, if you go to Thinkorswim, you can see all these different pairs, and what does this mean? Well, if you click on this one here, this one is AUD over USD, which means the more the Australian dollar goes up and the US dollar goes down, the more this here goes up in numerical value. Okay, so how do we define which is a good one to trade? Okay, how we define, or the best one to trade. How we define which is the best one to trade is simply one that when you get in, it goes in a direction that you know is very likely to be long and strong, and you know what direction it's going to be. Because let's face it, the easier it is to trade, the better. So if you have something and you get in over here and you know it's going to go up until at least this area here, hey, that's great. So how do you know? Okay, here's how I do it. It's real simple. What I do is I go to precisiontrader.com and I click on Lazy Leo's Trading Project link. Okay, and you'll see this cute little chart and a little bit of explanation on it. And what you do is you go down here and you look for times when there are 3 trades with the same forex thing in the same direction. So let's, for example, here we go. Notice that you have let me see, NZD, NZD, NZD. Yeah, notice that you have on one side you have British pound, on the other side you have New Zealand dollar. So this, if you have with the New Zealand dollar on the right hand side of the pair, you want them all 3 to be negative. Okay, now in this one here, if you flipped it around, it would theoretically be negative. You would say the US dollar over the New Zealand dollar would be in a down move. Okay, you can mentally flip that around. And so what you see here is you see 3 pairs that Leo is calling for to go in a certain direction. Okay, with the same currency on one side. Now these other ones, AUD, USD, and USD, JPY, that's all interesting. But we're going to focus on the New Zealand dollar here. Actually, technically, you could also, well, no, okay, I want to take a look at this. I just realized this. AUD, USD is not an active position. Okay, so we only have the only 3 that we have here are NZD, USD, GBP, NZD, and AUD, NZD. Okay, and they're all saying New Zealand dollar down. Negative, rather. Okay, and these other things, okay, and so anyway, so the whole idea here is that any one of these 3 here are likely to make money. Now, personally, I like NZD USD because I can buy this in terms of a futures contract. And notice when it was put on here, and posted, it was down by $2.50. That happens. Now, let's take a look what happens over time. Now, as we come up to here to June 24th, for example, we can see here NZD USD, that's up 97 bucks. Okay. GBP NZD, that's up 15 bucks. And AUD NZD, that's up 18 bucks. Now let's see if we go up a little further in time here. And we see NZD, oh, it's gone. Okay. So here's all 3. Okay, yeah, yes. What happened here was GBP NZD profits were taken here. It was $137. Okay, and as near as I can tell, June 28th, which is today, AUD NZD and NZD USD are still on, and your profit is 64 and $200.80. So, and this is on a like a $10,000 investment over a few days. So, and what's really cool about this is the forex market. So it is so ridiculously liquid. Some people have mentioned to me that this is a $3 trillion a day market. That's how big liquid this is. So when somebody does a buy or sell in this thing here, it's like a speck of dust. It's nothing, not even noticeable. So anyway, so you've just learned how to find ones that are highly likely to work. Okay, how to find a currency pair that's likely to be strong for a while. So as we look over here, see, are there any other ones? GBP? No, no. We have 2 euro. Okay, but we don't have 3. Okay, if we get another euro group signal, then it winds up getting interesting. But we only have 2. Okay, so we're waiting for a third one. If we have a third one, then where the euro is would be on the left-hand side, and the thing here would be to the negative, right? Minus 10, minus 10. Then that would be a valid one. So this is all we have right now. So you're not going to have signals all the time, but there's enough that keep it fairly interesting. So what you do is you just go to Lazy Leo's trading thing and his trading project, and you can see which ones he has going in a certain direction. And when you have 3 together, those ones have a pretty good probability of working out. Okay? Anyway, thank you for your time and see you next time.